No last chance to make ready before we set forth. You needn't worry about Urion, Jay, and I. Still have that, what we wore in Garlemald before. Tidane claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, and since he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. Only had time to find something to my liking. Hark! Is that the cry of the scions in need of a tailor, I hear? Oh, shit. But how? I have my ways, oh yes, indeed. She's the evil one. Thought you could sneak off to Ilsabard without telling me? Nothing escapes my notice. Oh my god, look at her outfit. Now you will wear these garments I've made for you, whether you like it or not. We're getting new outfits? You never cease to amaze. But why do we need new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion. Rather, pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? I did have one other thing to share. Artemis and Bloom White. Wait, who the fuck is Bloom White and Blow White? Are they sisters? We stay at the Rising Stones for a while to keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. Since they'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlian? Oh, why not? You can keep Krill company at the Baldasian Annex. Live to have you there. I heard Armgus and Bloom White up did a fine job carrying on in our stead while we were lying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we have nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Also, I'm confident you won't go collapsing again because a certain someone who shall remain nameless isn't in a position to transport your souls to another world. If anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyways, I've got a few things to take care of, then I'll make my way to Charlian. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will every day. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. Oh my god, look at that coat. They give you a coat, chat. They are also Oh, it's dyeable too? Wait, can I dye it fucking blue? It matches. It matches, chat. Ollie, you got a big old butt. You got a big old butt. Well, let's glam this up. All right, we're ready. A frosty reception. Told the airship pilot has been sent to meet you. Ah, there he is. All right, this is where we go a step raise. Do be careful, won't you? They're all gonna die. It's an honor to meet you. We of the Garland Ironworks will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains into Garlemald. For many of us, it's something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder is only our most notable imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committing to the success of this expedition. Our resources are at your disposal. If there is aught we might do to be of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you're ready to depart, I will ready the engines. Upon boarding the airship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Guys, I'm due an ad break. I turned the ads off. We're 30 minutes overdue. We're going to run ads, and then we're going to start this cutscene, and we're going to see who makes it out alive of the cutscene. I'm going to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'll BRB. Watch your little toesies, buddy. Watch your toesies. I don't want to run over them. I don't want to run over them. Yeah. Come on, I'm going to go use the restroom. I know. What are you doing? Whatever happens, happens. All right. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. All right, the ads are over, chat. Let's see what happens. I'm nervous. It took 8 years, chat. 8 years. And we're finally...
Ilsabad, divided in twain by a vast mountain range.
Going to Garlemald.
Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly? On the outskirts of the imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius, the winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Huh, the outfits for everyone.
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party. They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
How does that fucking kid see?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they're led by Vergilia, legatus of the Third Legion.
Oh my god, she looks incredible.
However, they are also joined by several members of the First.
Chat, Nube.
From what
She's got a giant gunblade on her back.
The Third Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The First, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment?
This kid's fucking savage.
Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into two groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies.
Oh, I didn't even recognize Graha Tia. He looks like a fucking badass in that jacket.
As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most. I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Meanwhile, at the Imperial Supply Depot, is this Thancred? Thancred and the bunnies? Yo, what the fuck is that outfit, dude? He looks incredible.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Oh my god, he looks so good.
She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right, once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magic.
I think we're going to play as Thancred.
After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. The blizzard will help us stay hidden,
This might be a
to get in
sneaking
and out
mission.
before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
Okay, dude, stop with the death flags.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds.
Yo, that bunny.
You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the
What's
lone
going on with
wolf?
that bunny? Sad AF.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job done. I always do.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
We're definitely going to play Thancred. Yep. Yo, this is sick. Okay. I guess we'll see how this goes.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
What the hell? Oh, fuck. Well, that went bad. I'm just gonna sit right here and wait for that to path away.
Seven hells.
So... how do I deal with... I guess I just have to, like, bypass this guy?
Losing my
Pressed the wrong
touch.
button. Do they eventually wake up? Oh, fuck. I don't know where this guy paths. Oh, we gotta kill that machinery thing. Fucking yikes. I think this is like a save point.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned. Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
We gotta wait. Oh, I just saw this bar that says threat awareness. Huh. The fuck am I supposed to go here? Over there? What the fuck? So wait, what is this? It has no effect on Imperial soldiers or Magentech weaponry. But like, how do I use that there without it? Like, what happens when that thing sees it? Does it not matter? I don't know how long those guys stay on the ground. I kind of want to fight this guy. I think I'm about to get fucked. Okay. That's it, the control terminal. Oh. Does that work? We did it. First try, chat.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
Uh-oh. What the hell is that? Is that the detonator? Weird looking detonator. Few moments later, at the rear of the Osebart's contingent supply caravan.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but...
What the fuck?
Wait! Something's coming!
It's Darkeros.
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Do I even have a pet?
Fighters! Protect the others!
Dude, imagine if you were an Imperial soldier and a dude in a big fucking hat just summoned Bahamut and you had to deal with that.
A brief respite, but stay alert.
I love this song.
Keep the carriages safe.
Fear not, friends! The savior of Ishgard is here!
I mean, it's true. That means the server is too full, Andelheim.
A fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger. Go on ahead. We'll hold the line.
Okay, can I fight?
We're the only ones switched up! Time we put our backs into it then! I've been itching for a good scrap.
Uh-oh, boss. Pretty easy.
All right back there? We're fine and ready for more. Hear that? Get to the front and turn the tide.
Head north. What? Like this way? Meanwhile, on the front line, oh God, so many people are dead. She's just putting people to sleep.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time.
Huh.
The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
I mean, she's not wrong.
That I did.
Huh. Oh shit. Oh no, he's gonna die.
That's Virgilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
There's no end to them.
Are we gonna play as Lise? Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm here.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I got a book.
There's no stopping us now. Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
Look at Pippin. What a badass.
We have them now. Forward!
Oh my God.
Right! Let them have it!
Okay. What's happening?
As a raging bull!
Oh. Well, I guess Pippin's a fucking badass still. They call him Pop-Off Pippin.
That's her. Virgilia.
Where? Be with you in a moment.
Do not fall behind!
Uh-oh. Oh shit, we're all fighting her at the moment. Dude, how strong is this fucking person that she's just dominating?
Is everyone all right?
Oh shit. What is that? Oh my god! Bro!
Kill or die!
Magni's flaming you right now. This dumb son of a bitch. Pippin, you want to move, bud? Giga Tempest? What is that? Ow. Request assistance. What is going on? Sadu is doing some shit. What?
Tremble before the sun!
What am I?
May your screams fill the air!
She's doing something. Oh, she destroyed the planet. Fuck, they win. All right. And now some people are going to die, probably. Oh, no, don't kill Sandy.
A worthy adversary! Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again, to the death.
What?
Sadu had tune.
That was the last of them. The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan? Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
Oh boy. Yeah, that doesn't look good. So wait, we're all alive?
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain.
Weren't you Emperor Solus, though? Like, what?
"800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kavosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes. In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth. Freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
Is that the fucking Aetheryte?
The chosen forsaken.
Dude, there's so many characters here. This is just insane.
In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solace single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution. How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks?
I mean,
like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
Jesus. Well, it took 8 years, chat, but we're finally fucking here, and I hate it.
Not so much as a whisper.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone!
Yeah, the Aetheryte looks crazy. In spite of the obstacles we faced, our plan proceeds apace. Just a little farther, and we'll reach the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, we are to discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Ishtola and Graha to join us in the building northeast of the camp? Alzay and I will meet you there. Huh. Part of me thinks we're going to be here for a while. Because the entire zone is level 83. Unless maybe we're up here? I don't know. Meaning yes, I'll make my way over once my head is clear. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. There's the monstrous tower on the horizon, jagged, hideous, unholy, even in the distance. Its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation I felt in the tower is not only far more terrifying. Aether flows unceasingly toward it, converging in a swirling mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in the here and now. Tell the others I shall be with you in a few moments. Hey, what's going on, Nor? Relic Weapon is not in the game for this expansion. It'll be in like... the patch structure, who knows? Probably like 6.2, 6.3. I forgot. There's normally... I want to say it's 6.3. But pleased to know most of the temperative, although it could go 6.2, 6.4, 6.55. Please know that most of the temperate have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. The occupants may be long gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find themselves ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though it seems to me they left far too many useful possessions behind. Aye. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they were tempered. Sorry, I'm merely thinking aloud. You mentioned a meeting? I'll make my way there. Hope leveling's going well? Yeah. Just big chilling. Did they end up calling this area Broken Glass? Yep, Camp Broken Glass. Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. Everyone is here. We will begin.
Our present situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city, for therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may. Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
Good.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers and their ministrations. Of course, I will require a proxy of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Oh yeah, we got a shit ton of pigs.
Would you
over
like
there.
a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next. My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Understood. The machinists will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telophoroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
Thanks.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
True.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
Twould be my honor to be of service, though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
What?
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino. Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors.
The Eblan
Your keen sense
Rhine.
of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
Ice fields. I love ice fields. Oh wait, no I don't. You know, if there's any survivors, we'll surely find them. Let's not be a dick.
I have faith that you will, and look forward to greeting you on your safe return. You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
Gods be good. If it's this cold with Tatar's clothing. Or to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when we meet next. Makes me realize, too, that while the people of Garlemald have spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they'd be hard-pressed to survive away the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, we must find them and quickly. Oh, God. We gotta help him. Emanuelin is, as usual, milling about aimlessly. Jesus. What ho, chums? You're given something useful to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like a rather tall order. Ahem, since you asked, we're to scour the Eblan Rhine for survivors. What? Wander around those ice fields on the off chance we'll find someone? It'd take forever to finish the job without the benefit of my expertise, or more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends, I know just about to begin our search. He's gonna get himself killed. Probably regret this, but may as well humor him. All right, I need to go and grab my retainers real quick. So let's go to the Free Company. Oh my God. This might be the only time that there's this few people hanging out right here. Is there a way to tell how close your retainers are to leveling? Oh, we got a... Oh, that's a 130. Fuck. Gives you a number, but no bar. Gotcha. Maybe we can check. It's about 3 more hours and they'll hit 81. Any crashes? Knock on wood, I have not had any crashes today. There's a 3200 queue right now on Genova. That makes sense because it's still prime time in California. I do wonder how long the queue is going to be tomorrow morning. We are going to do a clip show, by the way, tomorrow morning at the start of the stream. We'll probably try to start on at normal time as well. Giant ass whale. What's the current population on Steam, chat? $70K. What was the all-time high for the day? I spy with my little telescope a massive sheep thing, or maybe it's a cow. Not that we're after either way. 87K. Is that Nathan current? Oh no, just a wind sprite. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo, what do I see over you, Hillock? There's no mistaking it. That's a girl. What? What the hell? A survivor, show me. Over there behind that tree, it looks like she's running away from something. Surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress, a rather fetching one at that. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near, but we shouldn't be able to follow her footprints. I'll let Lucia know where you're headed. I'll take these warming tinctures with you. Poor girl must be chilled at the moment. It's on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful, thank you, but won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands I do no less. And lest we forget, the very reason we are here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed. I wonder what percent of people play on Steam versus not Steam on PC. I mean, I would imagine that the majority of people that play this game are through the PS4, to be honest. They probably have 1 million, 2 million people playing right now, I would wager. Ugh. Ads are going to play, chat. If you don't want to see these ads, you could drop a Prime Gaming sub, $5 sub, maybe catch some gifted subs. They will occur, though. And I appreciate those that let them run. Where the hell is this? Did they really put it inside here? Wow. Stigmund, thanks for the 5. Wait a minute, that guy's a Reaper. That guy's an 83 Reaper. Did Sam make it to 80, by the way? Ollie. You're getting closer, I'm sure of it. At first, we thought she got inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been open in some time. She might still be nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. Then again, it's also possible she ran right past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? He was 80 last I saw him. I saw him running around on Warrior. So do I, Shadow Slayer. Girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings. To call out to her from this distance, it might attract wild beasts to your location. It would be safer to get closer, but closer first, but you must do so without drawing her attention. Is this another sneaking mission? Wait, what? What the fuck is this? I did exactly what this guy was doing because it looked like it was the proper thing to do. Guy's 85. We're all of us are trying to do this right now. This is hilarious. They're all following me. Chad, I'm actually hearing the audio for the first time. Just like, does this sound weird to you guys? Because it definitely sounds different for me listening to this thing. What? Did I like pop out of the side? Oh my god. This dude. This is one of those things where it's like, bro. People have talked about how this type of fucking mechanic in a video game is awful for the past 20 years. And no one does it anymore. And Final Fantasy's like, wait a minute. What if we did it and they enjoyed it? You got off that box too. Bro, like, that doesn't matter. Yeah, this is like an escort quest of sorts. Have people gotten the in-game items that came with the digital CE? You know, I'm not sure. If we're talking about the earring, then yeah, we've had that for a while, but I don't know about the other items. Dark arrows. I don't think you can get the mount yet. I might be wrong about that, but I don't believe that's I don't think you can get that till Tuesday. Okay. Gotcha, bitch. Jump out from behind the tree. What is this? Who are you? Stay back. This house is packed with explosives. Take another step and I'll blow this place sky high. Please, we just want to talk. I'm Alphino. This is my sister Alize. And our good friend Itme. I hate this fucking character's name. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I gave you my word. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Aid? You savages are the ones responsible for all this. You did this to us. What? We didn't, I promise you. One of the other reasons we came was to find out what happened here, in fact. The Talaferoi are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald and won't stop until you destroy the entire world. Until they've destroyed the entire world. They're the enemy. Our enemy. On our way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had been made their thralls. Those poor souls are now in our care. We are striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person we've met who wasn't already enslaved. How were you able to escape the Talaferoi's influence? Are there any others like you? I'm sorry, I don't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with the introductions. Can you tell me your name? My name's Licinia. As for how I've managed to stay the same, I've been asking myself the same question ever since that night. And that roar, that terrible roar. And then the screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Then came the silence. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought that maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped outside. If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran past friends, people I'd known all my life, eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled as far as my legs would take me. What? Do you have family, or is this their own? Anyways, that was a real intense story, lady. No, this is Victor Spoil, a mansion for retired soldiers, or it was, but now me and a few others are borrowing it. As for the explosive, I was making that up. I just want to keep everyone else safe. I didn't know if you were, well, the truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help, can you? Of course. Whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I'd better tell the others first. Wait here. I can't believe she lied, chat. This is everyone. Licinia says you could be trusted. These are desperate times. We'd be fools to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you able to provide us with means of heating the place? As a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you up at your word. If it's too much to ask, then leave us be. Time to put my fireword gathering skills to use. Could you provide the spark with a little magic, Alize? Oh, burning fire in no time. May we build it under that gazebo. The what? Oh, you mean the bower. The bower? Bower? Yes. Yes, do as you will. What are you looking at, lady? She knows something. She knows, chat. Sorry, I was still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running about, so I'll leave space around the fires for the others. As you can tell, they're in far worse state than me. We were planning to look for somewhere warmer or with more food, but they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you could do to help them? Sure. Everyone's bought this. Y'all hear that music? Huh. I could treat the frostbite in the wounds, but it'll take time for the fire to do its work. Now that would be a good occasion to make use of the tinctures, the ones that can warm the body from the inside out. To make sure everyone gets one. Yeah. No, it's not poison. First came the war, then came the roar. Them in the morning came. Garlemald was no more. Huh. That guy was a poet. This? It's a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take it? We use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular. Made with quality components crafted with the finest ore, sourced from Locus Amonis. Among Us? It is. Not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like all the others, because we've all been hearing it is the same music. They've been playing it over and over and over again. Hath, home beyond the horizon. An ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Amonis. We may have found an empire in these frozen wastes, but we always hope to take back what was once ours. 'Tis a solemn reminder that though we must suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varys yet lives, that he speaks to us through our radios. It was a cunning strategy, faking his murder. He must have foreseen the catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself. He may one day make his triumphant return. Did Square Enix make fucking QAnon? Yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varys would not be defeated so easily. They're sucking on that copium, chat. They're big copium. What's that? So what is this you gave the others? Thank you. I'll save it for... Oh, so this is what you gave the others. Thank you. I'll save it for later. Actually, I have a few things to ask you. You're part of the group staying in Laturum? I saw Legatus Vergilia's troops heading towards the Magna. How did they pronounce that? Glaciers? A few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Camp Broken Glass, you call it. And Vergilia and her men are all there now. So how'd you reach the Magna Glacies, or whatever? Did you cross the mountains on foot? Use an airship. Airships. There might be a way to. Lucinia? Where is everyone? Hey, is something the matter? A voice from inside, you say. You must be imagining things. Everyone is out here. Perhaps a baby all masty has found its way into the house. Wouldn't be the first time. Without the soldiers to scare them off, wild animals have been roaming closer to the settlements. Some have been known to attack people too. I just had an idea. If you and yours are strong enough to defeat a Legatus, then surely a few beasts shouldn't pose a threat. If you mind to continue helping us, perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tappers living there. People whose job was to extract ceruleum. They still do, from what we can tell. I've already tried asking if they would share their fuel with us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange, lots of food, and that's something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach their den, we'd have to make our way past all those creatures. Wouldn't you be willing to go in our place? We only need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the offer still stands, that is. Oh, and I don't expect you to give up your own supplies, but there might be another way to pay the tappers. You'd best watch out for baby Almasties while we're away. Yes, of course. If I see any, I'll be sure to shoo them away. To reach Tapper's Den, you'll have to cross the lake. The ice is thick enough to support a person's weight. If you're rather not take the risk, you'll need to take the long way around. Finding the entrance can be a bit tricky too, so it's easier just to look for someone standing guard outside. However you decide to head there, please be careful. See you later, Nars. Don't leave them, JP. You played Walking Dead. I mean, they're not going to die yet. Why are these like raised? Huh. Oh, there's an Almasty. They don't look so bad. It's going to be on top of that, isn't it? God damn it. That person was flying. Icon, what the hell? Why didn't you Southwest? Oh. Is it up here? Oh, dude, that mob sounded crazy when it aggroed me. Who goes there? How'd you find us? What do you mean? You sound like a sore thumb. If Pureblood's over at Victor Spoils hadn't given away our location, he never had found us. Those stuck-up arseholes. Though they could come waltzing in here demanding ceruleum and with nothing to offer in return. Huh, looks like boots on the other foot now. The capital's gone to shite. So they resorted to sending us you to negotiate. I know your game, Sellsword. If they think we'll give in to intimidation, they've got another thing coming. That was a typo. Whoa! Oh. Coming out of nowhere. There you are. Just after you left. The Senate asked me to go and catch up with you. In case you needed a hand, someone must have let it slip that I have a little experience in transporting barrels of ceruleum. I guess that's back from level 50 shit. So this is Tapper's Den. Well, then after you. See you later, Sixa. Who are you? What happened to the guards? The Eorzeans and rebels here to save the people of Garlemald? Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why in the hell would you pass up the chance to put those Imperial bastards to the sword? Let me guess. None of you are Garlean? You were brought here from other lands? Garabanya, Yangia, Boja, Dalmasca, to name but a few. Some dragged here against their own will. Others fed bollocks about a better life. All put work to extracting ceruleum. All given the esteemed title of An, placing us firmly on the bottom rung of the ladder. The old hierarchy means nothing in the new Garlemald, says we. About the only thing that's escaped more or less unscathed is ceruleum engines. Still sustaining us even with our paymasters out of the picture. But here you're experts in drawing up ceruleum from the bottom of the lake. But how can you do that if the lake's frozen over? Wouldn't you like to know trade secrets, I'm afraid. At any rate, it's not as if ceruleum is used for much these days, what with the city in ruins. We take enough to power our heaters and save the surplus for later. And though it helps starve off the cold, it does sod all about our hunger, unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure to tell your contingent we've got ceruleum by the barrelful. If they're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provisions they're willing to spare. We can certainly ask, but if you're all free to go now, why carry on living? Here. Oh shit. Free to go where? Even if we manage to get back to our homelands, there'd be nothing left for us, thanks to the Empire. And the knowledge and skills we've acquired working here would be practically useless outside of Garlemald. So we're staying on for the time being, as long as there's a need for ceruleum. Find a way to get by, even if Garlemald, as we knew, it is gone for good. Gone for good. Not yet. Blind Roar seems pretty chill, to be honest. Regardless what Ilsebird contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, that would be a cause of celebration, while for others, their whole way of life will have us turned upside down. After all the atrocities committed to the Empire's names, perhaps it is for the best that is consigned to history. But what of the ordinary people? Their lives, their stories, should they be forgotten too? I suppose there will be plenty of time to ponder that later. For now, let's see about getting some ceruleum. $83. Big pog. Did I get anything at 83? Nope. Nope. At the end of the trail. Jarek is amenable to making a deal. So you've come seeking ceruleum, haven't you? Yeah, quest level 83. We're still doing quest level 82. What? Those purebloods are at Victor Spoil sent you? Turn their enemies for help. To turn to their enemies for help. That's be more desperate than I thought. And again, Licinia's got a little sister to think about. A sister, but we only saw Licinia and 3 men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there would be any way to get her around here. I may have refused Licinia at first, but think she'd come back with something to exchange, but I could spare a bottle's worth of ceruleum. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, you hear? I can't for the life of me think why Licinia would keep her sister a secret from us. But we can ask about that after we delivered the ceruleum. Come on, let's hurry back. All right. Am I going 24 hours? No. We're only about, what, 14 hours in? For 3 levels. So that means if it keeps up that pace, that means we've got about 45 hours of playtime. Holy shit. This isn't right. It's too quiet. I would have thought Alphino would still be treating them by the fire. They're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search outside. They can't have gone far. What? Where do you want me to search? Wait, the other 2 died? They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear they fared rather worse than me. Can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are. Waiting in the wings for us to show weakness. Then in you swoop. Caw-caw! Here to help? What rot? I'll employ to make us lower our guard. Let you in, put ourselves at your mercy, put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. You're wrong. That's not what any of us want. Save the arguments for later. We've got bigger problems. I just found empty medicine bottles on a bed that was still warm. It's true. Sunny was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now there's no sign of either of them. Where'd they go? Where are they? Away from you and yours. And if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'll never give up my people. I'm trying to help them, you idiot. Her sister's ill. The empty bodies prove it. Empty bodies. Jesus, fuck. The empty bottles prove it. So the medicine ran out. She put it in her pocket to make it easier to carry. Or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you. You invade our homeland, tainted with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. The Garleans should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their sanity, their purity intact, than be corrupted by your vile magics. While we were waiting for a chance to free them, since the moment you arrived. This is getting us nowhere. Cannot say how Licinia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go without me, both of you. I need time to tend to my injuries and theirs. I will join you in the search after. All right, be careful. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here. That's where we'll start. Yeah, I mean, part of this is just kind of like, fuck them. Like, who? Just fucking let them die. Two sets of fresh footprints, young woman, judging by the size. This is definitely them. Come on. Vampire Wendigo. God, these poor fucks doing this quest. Trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route as not to leave footprints. Can't think of any other reasons. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts. I can only imagine how hard it must be for a ailing sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Alphino's help, but we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. It's not double mounted speed. It's only an additional 10%. And I'd rather use this mount. Because it means that I have all level 80s. And it's got sentimental meaning. Empty bottle smells faintly of alcohol. The thin coating of dirt indicates it has been here for some time, but is likely to have any connection to Licinia or her sister. What is that fucking debate? Uh-oh. Piece of paper. The wet paper half buried in snow appears to be a flyer for a theater group, though the run of show advertised has long since ended. What is this shit? Oh, great. fresh blood. The blood straining the snow appears to be fresh. Judging by the amount, the victim may have been severely wounded. Trail of blood leads southeastward. Level 90, Bob. Oh, you idiot. Two bodies are already cold. They are definitely dead. You think it was a blood pact? I thought the body just farted. What is happening? Oh.
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked. No. Why? Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic.
Huh.
We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
I'm conflicted for two reasons. One, this fucking idiot made me stalk her across the goddamn
I heard the story
frozen tundra.
about Varus's voice from beyond the grave.
And two,
Of course, I didn't believe it. But Licinia and her
kind of want to
sister
play
did.
Battlefield because that fucking oil
Perhaps
refinery
there's
behind
something
it.
to the tale after all. I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders.
As what?
But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones.
What'd you say?
And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
That is pretty dark. Sorry, you're dead, but can I borrow your boombox? What the hell is this abomination? Hey, you guys. How are you doing? Must have been something we could have done. But what? Should we have come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? Afino's resolve may be shaken, but he has not yet forgotten his duty. We have already caused enough harm here. Let us return to the camp before we cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them, someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is make our report to Lucia, and we do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. Let us linger here no more. Come. How do you even glamour your edgy? What do you type? I don't even know how to do it. Wait, can I go up there and do that? Surely that's going to be blocked off, right? Might finally play the trial now this game. Give it a go. One of the few MMOs I've not touched. It's worth it. It's a quest in Limsa to glam them? Ah. Yeah, that was level 90 hunt. Would have fucked my shit up. So I don't know. This is a train station. And it looks like we're not able to access it yet. And, oh wait, maybe this is the way down? Unless that giant mountain needs to get blown the fuck up. Nope, this is it. That looks cool. Oh my fucking God. Trying to save time. Alzane Afino told me they have finished their preliminary search for survivors, but refrained from saying much more than that. Clearly, they are reluctant to provide details. Might I ask for your account?
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's Third Legion clashed with the First, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Zenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvus is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
I mean, it's a story-focused MMO, Bert, so it doesn't surprise me.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory.
Daniel.
And that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
Yeah.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
Correct.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor.
Now that's interesting.
From that point onward, they have no memories. No recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams.
It's what we learned about earlier in our
May
lesson.
the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
Oh boy.
This sounds awfully familiar.
That's a deep cut right there.
We have something to show you all.
This is a radio.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but If not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
Oh, was the radio doing the
ether that
tempering?
permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
Oh.
My friends, I must speak with you.
What's up, Serenia?
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
Sounds good.
I think we do.
Who do we have here?
Is this Sid's dad? Who is this?
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
Oh, brother.
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Julius Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
Huh.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
Is there a sax
I don't
playing?
much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face, how their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true.
I'll pause the ads for you
Maybe not a
guys.
chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
What would your mother say if I let you 2 go by yourselves?
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
A couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Bitch, you want to go?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
About to beat this
There
bitch.
are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
All right, chat. We're going to take a quick break. It's time for ads anyways. And I need to go put the dog to sleep. Ollie? You want the people to see? Huh? You want the people to see? You want them to see you? Huh? Yeah? You ready to go night-night, Ollie? Are you ready? Are you ready? Watch your toes. I don't want to roll over your toes, bud. I don't want to roll over your toes. All right, I'm going to put him to sleep. You ready? You ready? You want to go night-night? Okay, he wants to go night-night. He knows that word because he gets a treat before he goes to sleep. Anyways, we'll run some ads. I'll take a quick break and we'll come back and probably keep on going for a little while. I'm really enjoying this game. The story's a little bit depressing, but hey, we kind of knew that going in. All right, I'll see you guys after the break. Come on. Let's go. I had to get my toothpaste. Man, did you guys see, so the Game Awards made a statement regarding Activision Blizzard being a part of the show. I forget exactly what it was. Let's see. Essentially, they made a statement and said that Activision Blizzard would be a part of the show and that it was about the games and they were not going to like focus on the whatever. And then 25 minutes ago, Jeff Keighley said, beyond its nominations, I can confirm that Activision Blizzard will not be a part of this year's Game Awards. The Game Awards is a time of celebration for this industry, the biggest form of entertainment in the world. There's no place for abuse, harassment, or predatory practices in any company or any community. I also realize we have a big platform which can accelerate and inspire change. We are committed to that. We all need to work together to build a better and more inclusive environment so that everyone feels safe to build the world's best games. All of us are accountable to the standard, incredible games, and the talented developers who build them are who we want to celebrate. See you on Thursday. Pretty good. pretty good statement. Anyways, let's continue with the game. You will be received as invited guests, and I so urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Your safe return takes precedence above all else. Remember this. Thancred, in particular, will be worried sick if you're gone too long. May the Fury watch over and keep you. Are you and the children ready? I'll explain the route once we are outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it as an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. I would expect nothing less. We have our full cooperation. Time to murder this camp of Garleans too. Pagoli. Alright, that's far enough. Listen carefully. We'll head over that hill, then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4. Oh my god, this is just where we were. Children in the lead. I want you where I can see you. We do have names, you know. I'm Alizé and he's Alphino. And last but not least, there's itme. Itme. Where have I heard that before? Oh, I'm a, Twitch streamer. No matter, Alphino and Alizé will watch the road ahead while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying about there being many dangers, so you're to run, not saunter. Run towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal's off. Should any creatures bar the way, we'll go around them. Once you begin, Julius will accompany you. Alphino and Alizé will then begin moving towards the destination. Make your way to limits without falling behind. If you leave Julius behind for any reason or lose sight of Alphino and Alizé, you may try... Why do they keep doing this? Oh, I just realized that mob leaves. Has that always been the case? Wait, we're really running all the way? Okay. We're just going full fucking zone. What was the Kotaku article? I didn't see that. Neuralxito. This is it. The first stop, that is. Good. Looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No, we're stopping here so I could check for pursuers. Since it appears you kept to your side of the bargain, we can carry on. North of the station is Reggio d'Amorum, one of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs. They'll tear us to shreds to give them the chance. Keep close to wandering off. Understood? From here, we'll be heading northeast, keeping to the left of the railway. While the route itself is straightforward, getting past the hordes unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons at the ready. They would attack their own countrymen? Aye, they spare their own, but slaughter the rest without hesitation. They'll try to avoid detection. The chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I will lead the way, but in the event we are seen, you're to fight them off. Those two follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they would be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back, I would not take that chance. With that said, let us proceed. This guy's given like way too much barking orders. Oh shit, ventures are done. I'll wait till we get this and then I'll teleport out. Man, Summoner Burst seems crazy. See where our comrades chose you. Julius, our contingent as a cure for the afflicted, or tempered as we call them. Their people would need to be taken into custody that we may administer the treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. If that's so, for all I know, your treatment would simply force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they are no longer our people. They're beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason with them are butchered for their bleeding hearts. Come, we have to keep moving. What was your first Final Fantasy? Probably 4. Or to be honest, it was probably Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. The Wii game? No, man, the fucking SNES game. I think it was remade, maybe, for Wii. Oh yeah, Mystic Quest, that's what it was. So we're not being followed, we'll continue onward. It was bad. It was a bad game. Meant what I said. These people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before only out of desire to remain undiscovered. And that is still the higher priority. We should continue to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. Keep following the railway. Wasn't Mystic Quest the one that was specifically made to teach Western audiences how to play JRPGs? Yes. It was bad. It was extremely bad. Hold on. Look at what they have become. Would you still stand there and claim they could be cured? They exposed to a vast quantity of primal aether may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. And you admit it. Now that you've seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you will think twice before speaking of a cure. I mean, we know that they can be cured, though. Anyways, I'm gonna go cruising around in my fucking sick car. We're almost there. You've kept up your side of the agreement, so I'll keep mine this way. This is Tertium, one of Garlemald's larger stations, and now serves as our headquarters. I've already sent the twins ahead. I will be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. He's definitely gonna, like, fight us. Theodora? Clearly has no intention of speaking to you. Plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations. Could have done a lot worse. Even so, I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Indeed. And if Julius was willing to make the perilous journey to the camp Broken Glass in search of food, their own supplies must all be all but exhausted. They may be shielded from the winds and snow, but it's still bitterly cold, much like Victor's spoil. Must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Lower your voices. While you may be here as my guest, the others will not take kindly to your presence. My commander is in the locomotive over there. Why do I feel like that's a trap? I think that's a big old trap. Can I use this yet? I really want to go, damn it. Oh yeah, we got a long cutscene.
These are their chosen representatives.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this guy was from the fucking cutscene. From the trailer.
I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Van Kina, Legatus of the First Legion.
Oh, he looks fucking sick.
The First? I had no idea you had survived.
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
Alright, he's kind of a dumbass, though.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned. Conquest and Empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
I mean, he's kind of a realist.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that.
Definitely a boomer, though. You're right about that.
What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Answer me
this,
man. Young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils. That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope. It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter. You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
I mean, I can just kill all these guys.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
What? Does that make it so we can't use magic?
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop. Keep away from that one. The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Remember all those motherfucking castrums? They did.
Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
Well, I mean, lucky for you. Well, whatever.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
Because even the most bitter adversary may one day see reason. On the coldest, blackest of nights, meager though it may be, we must share the warmth of our fire. I like the second one, except for the end. But I'm going to hit him with the first. Because even the most bitter adversary may one day see reason. Whew. Whew.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
Yeah, what happens when you show the second one?
You will be their warden. Take them away.
Or when you click the second one, who do they flash?
Yes, sir.
Horse font? Oh. Oof. Both of those are good. Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell? Can I get this yet? I really need to go deal with my retainers. God damn it. As per Lord Quintus's instructions, I am to supervise you during your time here in Tertium. Before you ask, no, will not. I don't have a key and any other means to remove your colors, nor would I tell you if I did. If you try anything, you'll soon wish you hadn't. So if you do truly intend to speak with others, or was that merely a ruse? We're in no hurry to disobey Lord Quintus, if that's what you mean, or perhaps you doubt the wisdom of his decision. Do as you will, but remember, I'll be watching. If I catch wind of you doing anything untoward, trying to trick people into turning their coats or the like, those shock collars would be the least of your worries, understood? Though we're somewhat compromised, to put it lightly, let's not waste the opportunity. I suggest splitting up and learning what we can of their situation. And above all else, don't use magics of any sort. You, on the other hand, may go wherever you wish, even outside the camp. I know full well I couldn't stop you if I tried. But do not forget, if you do anything to endanger us or our interest, Alphino and Alze will pay the price. God damn it, you fucking piece of shit. Queso. Came with Julius, didn't you? Well, whatever business he brought here, you best keep your hands off that aetheryte. It's deactivated, but others didn't mess with it. There are others throughout the city, built by Garleans for Garleans, could teleport all over in the blink of an eye, provided there is a terminal nearby. These days, however, we use the Aetheryte's power to keep this place lit, though that comes with the cost of its normal function. Son of a bitch. So cold. On the verge of losing consciousness. It's you, itmeJP. I served under Lord Gaius in the 14th Legion. I was there on the night the Praetorium fell. You and your adventurers, you killed them, my comrades, my friends, swept them aside in their dozens, so they were nothing to you. Over, and over, and over, and over, and over. Almost 8 years. Every day. Over. Maybe I am too, not just another faceless enemy to be cut down, but it won't be long until our countrymen return until you get what you deserve. Mark my words. Yeah, I'd be pissed too a little bit. Bad Dizzle, thanks for the 3 months at Prime Gaming. I mean, to be honest, like, I'll probably kill him tomorrow. Fuck it, you know? Maybe even the day after that. I got things to level. Magitech Radio. Yeah. I know who you are, the so-called champion of Eorzea. I came to gloat, have you? I'll wipe that smirk off your face by the blood of our fallen compatriots. I swear I'll, ugh. Damn, tore the sutures. Of all times, the worst of the lot, within striking distance, and I can't even muster the strength. If it weren't for the third bleeding us, we'd be the end of you. Regilia's treachery nearly cost Lord Quintus his life, but we made our escape, took shelter in a mansion, tended to the wounded, as we prepared to strike back. And then, night fell and we gathered around the radio. Then the roar, the terrible roar. The capital was in chaos, but we were spared. If you can call this a mercy, mind intact but body broken, a soldier in name alone. I'd cut you down where you stand, if I could, murder. I love that this is how they're dealing with this. I mean, in a lot of ways, like, we have killed so many people in the Empire. So many people. Did you learn anything of note? Your findings are consistent with my own. Their plight is desperate indeed. The sick and injured are the greatest risk. Without warmth and proper nutrition, I fear they will soon perish. I realize there is precious little we can do for them at present, but I cannot bear to see them suffer. Please, will you help me tend to them? What? Oh. Who's there? My eyes. I can't see all that well. Thank you. The numbness has subsided a little, but I know I won't last much longer. You should look to the others who can still fight. Give them my ration. If me going hungry means someone else lives to see another day, so be it. At least I can still serve in that way. I mean, this place is pretty depressing. So those you met fare no better. I was afraid he would say that. I know we were warned about meddling in their affairs, but we can't leave them like this. Perhaps we might gain permission to have the contingent deliver supplies. Quintus may have made his feelings on the matter quite clear, but even he must recognize they are not in a position to refuse help. Maybe Julius could persuade him, though we need to persuade Julius first. Thanks, Eddie. You can always download the game. Check it out for free. If you are so inclined. Well, seen enough? Julius, the people here have barely enough food and fuel to survive. Have you and the others Been able to procure any more supplies? Been scavenging provisions from nearby houses, as most families kept some stored away in the event they were snowed in. Still, going out and getting in is dangerous work, and we've got a lot of mouths to feed. Fuel is a greater concern, though. We had some ceruleum set aside until it was stolen. We haven't identified the culprit. Could have been another refugees or one of the afflicted for all we know. Either way, we're down to the last dregs. Without the heating they need, those in poor health are only going to get worse instead of better. If it's ceruleum you need, our contingent has secured a ready supply. We can have some sent over. We will not accept your charity. We're going to hold out a little longer. The situation is sure to change. Aye, everything will change. Those mysterious countrymen of yours, I assume? Bitch. Heard something of it, have you? Well, from what I've seen, there's little you could do to interfere. So there's no harm in telling you. One of our scouts spotted a hooded man issuing instructions to the afflicted. Or in the bastard's words, loyal servants of the Telafroi. Then he made his way inside the Imperial Palace and what stands in the place of it. We'd identified the seat of the enemy's power. We realized Lord Quintus dispatched a messenger to the 10th Legion, saying as much and instructing them to join forces with the provincial legions to prepare for a combined assault on the Telafroi. Once our allies arrive, your contingent will be sent running for the hills then. Then, we shall reclaim the capital by our own hand. And how do you intend to survive in the meantime? At this rate, many of your countrymen will perish long before reinforcements reach Garlemald. They need help now. Say the word and we'll bring you ceruleum. I'll speak with Lord Quintus. Oh. So, did he agree to it? No. He will not place Garlemald and the debts of our enemies. I have, however, been ordered to search for ceruleum outside. As you're under my watch, you will come with me. Very well. After all, many hands will make light work. You're a lot more trouble than you're worth. Yeah, this dumb motherfucker. We're going to stab this bitch the second we walk. Once we're outside, you will follow my instructions letter. We depart shortly. I need to go get my retainers, y'all. We're going to search for ceruleum in Regio Urbanissima. The first location is Forum Soleus, a park to the northwest of the station. You are to remain close to me at all times and act only as ordered. Follow me. I think I might go grab the retainer now. All right, yeah, fuck it. I need to do it. Where's like the cheapest place? Guess I'll go there. Use return. Yeah. I haven't gotten any 80 plus rewards yet. I wonder if I need to be 81. Millions of millions upon kill and still cheap on the teleports? Yeah, but I didn't get to have 1,000,000 gold by just teleporting to the most expensive place. Know what I'm saying? Alright. Let us go back to the place. Oh, I just noticed the quest is called His Park Materials. Oh my god. Is this the new expansion? Yep. There's an Aether up here. How am I enjoying Endwalker? I think it's great so far. It seems very long. There's nothing wrong with that, but it just seems like a very long game. It's going to be up there on the road, isn't it? Oh no, it's up there behind the tree. As good as Shadowbringers? Hard to say. I mean, it depends on what happens at the end. Opening quest-wise, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm only 83 and I've been playing about 15, 16 hours. This zone is mega depressing, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's good, but it's fucking depressing. It's essentially like warriors that lost their town and are fucking stubborn as shit because they only know how they were, you know, raised, essentially. See you later, Ando. Wonder if something happens there a little bit later. I kind of wish they like made those players invisible or something. So this is the park. I'm surprised they found space for one amongst all these buildings. Actually, the recreational areas came first. The houses were later built around them. A healthy society requires communal spaces for children to play and adults to socialize. This park was named after the founding father of the empire, the great Solus Zos Galvus. It's fucking kind of crazy. Did we come to extract ceruleum from the wrecked Magitech armor? No, we've already drained it dry. Same goes for the rest of the Machina in the vicinity. But as our ceruleum has been stolen, we must scour the city for every last drop. And while I don't expect to find anything here, I've decided to try one more time in case something has been overlooked. I see. Then with your permission, we will commence the search. Give him the nod. There any seesaws? I don't see any. I mean, they would probably put some shit up here, right? Yeah. Oh, also there's an Aether Crow. I wonder if this is the first zone that you get to fly in. Maybe. I haven't seen any quests for it yet, though. Where's this last one? Still going? Yep. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. That's the sightseeing. Trap train is built in the style of the Imperial War Machine, huh? Oh. Wow. They built their slides as if it was like a gun. Oh, it's you. Any luck? I respect it. There's no sign of any ceruleum. Hardly surprising, but disappointing nonetheless. Couldn't help noticing you gazing at the pond. Is something the matter? What? Yes. I mean, no. It's just I used to bring my brother and sister here to play. The pond was heated to stop it from freezing over, so like all the other children, they had to wade and splash about. Would have stayed there if I didn't drag them out. We'd be sopping wet when all was said and done, every time. And every time when we get home, Mother would scold us, saying we'd catch our death walking around like that. The pond was heated. With a ceruleum-powered heater by chance? Suppose it must have been. Come to think of it, I remember seeing engineers changing out a tank beneath the hatch. was a long time ago, but the water still flowed clear and wasn't this brackish muck. I can't see a thing, and I can't remember where the hatch might be. With the machinery most likely broken. Machinery. The amount of filth in there is probably the only reason it hasn't frozen over. I'd wager it's still unbearably cold, though. Julius, what are your thoughts on magic? The average Garlean would jump out of their skin if they saw it, but the first has a few foreign signiferi and medici, so it doesn't scare me. Then I won't. Then I take it you won't mind if I employ a little now. Alphino, as you have a knack for finding dry wood, why don't you bring me some? Once that's done, a blast of her fire should do the trick. Leave it to me. I mean, I could just summon Ifrit, guys. I mean, what if I just summon Ifrit? Of course I am. That tank is going to fetch itself. Nothing so involved as extracting unprocessed cerulean from a frozen lake, like how the tapper's music's popping off. We're talking about a shallow pond in a park. We have a way of warming ourselves up after. But that's insane. So fancy a dip? Step aside while I drink the pond dry. That way, we'll find it in no time. That is the stupidest thing I've heard in a while. And that's saying something considering who my brother is. Can't fault your enthusiasm, though. Let me do it my way first, and if that doesn't work, perhaps then you could try your method with Alphino's help. Oh, man.